There's sharks.
Sinkholes.
Yeah, like it's not really called a sinkhole. It's called like cyclone hole. They call that a cyclone hole where, let's say you're in the water like this, right? And there's sand under you. For some reason, the sand will shift and it will make a hole. It will suck you in, and then in less than 10 seconds, that sand hole will just cover itself up again, and then your body
buried under
for days until the hole pops up, and then your body's found. There's plenty of surfers that died here on my town alone. I'm saying the experience of my town.
Right.
6 surfers have died. We made a monument to honor one because they were trying, like, the FBI came and everything. American died here, so the FBI came and checked for days. Never found the body. When they stopped, the next day they found the body bloated with a giant side of a bite mark of a shark right here. Just gone. And then they found the board the next day. So in honor to that, they made a monument, kind of like a little surrealism statue to honor that guy. But the downside of that, yes, you made a monument. Yes, you honored it, but you didn't get any lifeguards to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Right.
There's still no lifeguards in my town. A tourist just died here 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. After the sign that says in the front, don't get in the water. Don't get in the water. This looks pretty, but don't get in the water.
So there are signs that tell tourists don't get in the water.
Yeah.
So that explains why there are no lifeguards, maybe because they just assume people are gonna follow the signs.
But they don't.
But they don't, and tragedy happens. And that's like, go ahead, please.
Sorry, I was gonna say this too because this happened recently too. People who were teaching people how to surf. This one guy named Brian, I made a video about him on my channel. He died over boogie boards. He was teaching people how to surf, and at the same time teaching people how to surf, if anyone was getting drowning, he would take it out of himself, not being paid by anybody, to go out and try to save people. He did that. He was known for that. The day he died for the fact that a person that he knew was selling boogie boards illegally. You're supposed to have a license for that. He was selling it illegally. He let people have the boogie boards and go into the water by himself and not watching them. Brian tells the guy, hey, you need to watch these people because they're going to die. An argument started, and eventually he got hit over the head and with a metal baseball bat. Died instantly right on the ground. Before he even landed on the ground, the guy died.
It hit the temple
over boogie boards. Over boogie boards. And when it happened, there was an outcry in my town. There was a protest to the mayor. Hey, mayor of Luquillo, get lifeguards. We've been telling you this for years. You know what he did? Because my mayor's a piece of crap, and I admit that. He just put a little black ribbon on the door and said, we're sorry. That's it. That's it. I can't live in a town when my own mayor doesn't value a person that the whole town valued as a hero, and you just value him as a piece of black ribbon and a paper. That's all he did for him. That's it. I talk about my mayor in my town because if no one talks about him, then the next 4 years when he gets elected again, he's a saint. And then the next 4 years, and then the next 4 years. Corruption can only be found if someone says something about it. So I just want to say that because I was thinking about that because it's almost like the 3-month anniversary of his death, and he wasn't a great guy. I'm not calling him a saint. He had his own demons, but he tried to do something good in the last moments of his life, and because of that, he died. And the guy's in jail. He's in jail for murder. He's probably never gonna get out because he didn't have the bond money. If you don't got the bond money, you're gonna stay in jail.
Right.
You're gonna stay in jail whether you like it or not.